Hello. Hi, Leaky, with your dancing emotes. We are doing something a little different today. By which I mean Joe is playing a Steam game. Which meant that Joe had to figure out how the Steam game stuff was set up, because it has been a while since I did that. I think I've got it working. Honestly, so any technical difficulties during this stream are 100% my fault. Nothing to do with the game. Unless, of course, it crashes, then that might be the game. But, you know, any weird aspect ratios or anything like that is me. Hopefully, I've got it all right. Hopefully we're good. Okay, so a little bit of background into why Joe is doing a Steam game today. I played this delightful little game at WASD, WASD, which is a games con thing with developers and publishers coming to exhibit their games. It's also got some talks on. It's basically EGX, but for more, but I guess better. What EGX used to be. Yes, Leaky's posted a link, which of course doesn't show on the start screen, so it's wasdlive.com if you want to go and look it up. But anyway, it's kind of like what EGX used to be, with sort of, you know, some big publishers, or big games, but lots of indies, lots of sort of people wanting to show off their game and not necessarily having huge budgets, lots of careers talks, people who have been supported by various, you know, game developer programs. The universities are there with their courses, and it's just really, really nice. Really nice atmosphere. I was there it was, I don't know what, somewhere around the 20th of April. I went for the Thursday and the Friday. There's also a Saturday day as well. I thought Thursday, Friday would be slightly less crowded. They were also crowded, so yeah. But at the very beginning, it wasn't. So I got to play a lot of games, and I also booked in a slot with Pine Hearts. Actually, let me just switch to the... Okay. So hopefully that looks good. This is the very, very infrequently used PC screen. Hopefully you've got audio, very nice audio you can see, and you've got me, and right. So now I'm just going to tell you about the game, but then if anyone posts any links, they show up. Okay. So I actually am going to post a link to the game on Steam. If you want to go wishlist, which you should. It is out today, and I received a copy of the game for streaming purposes that was listed on the start screen. But just to confirm, they sent me a copy of the game, and, you know, I'm very grateful for that. Mainly because I don't usually do, like, promo Steam games, because it is a little bit of a faffle setting it up on my setup. I'm sure there's a way to make it easier, and I did originally have a capture screen thing, but at the moment this is zoomed in because I've got a lovely border around on my TV, because can I figure out how to maximize the window? No, I'm not asking for help. I've figured it out by zooming in on this, so you get the lovely view. I have a black border. I'm okay with that. That's my lack of experience with Steam games. I should be able to read the text, because I did go into the options and set the accessibility stuff so that the text is bigger. So I booked in half an hour with Pine Hearts to play the demo. They did do a recording for me. Because of the whole, you know, redundancy thing and being ill thing, I just haven't had the brain space to be able to edit it. So I was like, well, you know what? We'll be playing the bit that I played in the demo, though this is a later version than that, when we do this game. So we are going to give a good couple of hours to Pine Hearts, to basically apologize for not posting the promo footage beforehand, the demo footage beforehand, and just because I really enjoyed playing it. I'm sad it's not out on Xbox. It is also out on Switch. If you do own a Switch and not a PC, you can get this game. But it is out on Steam, PC only. It's currently 10% off as a launch discount, which ends 6th of June. Its normal price is £15.99, and I guess if you're in the US, you can visit that link and see what it is in the US, because I have TA set up to switch stuff for me. Oh, I suppose it would be on True Steam. Anyway, it's out today, 23rd of May 2024, and it's developed by Hyperluminal Games, and published by Little Nook, which is, I believe, the publishing arm of Hyperluminal Games, which is just kind of cute. They both have their own websites, and several of the Hyperluminal Games people were at WASDA, were very, very nice. Put up with me sort of, you know, hanging around taking photos of the very cute art, grabbing little postcards, and I was lucky enough to win a full set of pins, which I posted a picture of in my tweet for this game, which includes, you know, the main character, the Pine Hearts logo, and other things, including the journal, which is a book with a J on it, which I love because obviously my name's Jo, and now I have a pin with a book with a J on it. It's kind of like it was made for me. So yeah. What else can I tell you about this game? I mean, Hyperluminal Games, you can see that they're linked in my stream title. They're an indie games developer based in Dundee, Scotland. And as I said, Little Nook is the publishing arm of that. So yeah. It's a cozy little narrative adventure game set in the sleepy scenery of Pine Hearts Caravan Park. We get to explore the great outdoors as you uncover items, unlock new paths, and discover all the little secrets stuffed throughout the park. It's just really cute art. Dundee is a bit of a hub for Scottish game studios. Awesome. Maybe that's where I'm moving when I move out of London. But yeah, it has a bunch of accessibility features. It has controller support, which I'm happy for. It does still work. I have to be on the window to get my controller to. Again, this is me and my technical setup, not the game. But it does have things like subtitles, audio cues, adaptive controller support, difficulty assist, controller remapping, keyboard and mouse support, simplified controls, which we've not turned on because I kind of like the normal controls. Sorry, the advanced controls. They've got color blocking mode, so if you want more contrast around the stuff that you need to be paying attention. There's also black and white mode, a high contrast mode. You can toggle the visual effects, scale the font, and also turn off screen shake, which I have done because we don't want any nausea. So the main character is called Tyke. This is Tyke sitting on overlooking the caravan park. And yeah, so I've just seen a press link at the bottom. There's also a little press pack. It says you can download our press pack here. Content about the frog may be missing. What frog? But anyway, yeah, so cozy little adventure game. We should get started, basically, because I could talk about this forever. But yeah, right. So let's check that this is all set up right. And if at any point it suddenly zooms in, it's because the aspect ratio has sorted itself out, and I need to just reset the thing. Okay, so the little J was over on the left-hand side underneath my thing. As you can see, Hyperluminal Games, Little Nook. Very cute. I love the art. The art is just gorgeous. I literally stood and stared at the art for a good while on their stand. Excuse me. Ah, this is new. It did not have this intro video when I was playing the demo. I didn't finish the demo. I did get quite far in half an hour. There are, I believe, 37 Steam achievements. They're probably not going to pop up on stream. I'll be honest, I don't know how to get that sorted out. If I do more Steam games, I will get my setup fixed. But for now, I'm just going to turn up the TV a tiny bit so I can hear. Oh no, we dropped our book! Oh, but, aw, tiny person picked it up. So yeah. I'm really happy to be able to stream this. Oh, also, if we suddenly switch to a scene that has nothing, it's because I accidentally put the Xbox One back on. But hopefully we should be good. Oh, I've switched my gain on my mic. That would be why it's suddenly peaking. I was dusting it earlier and accidentally knocked the knob all the way around. Sorry about that if I was a bit loud at the beginning. So yeah, this is Tyke. And this is Pine Hearts. Pine Hearts is a caravan park. The save icon has a J on it. I love it. So, train station. So, when I was playing the demo, what I did was, puppy, can we pet the dog? But first, I was like, but can I pick up this thing? You cannot pick up the leaflet. I did try. There is a puppy. We want to pet the dog, of course. So, our first objective is pet the dog. But it's like, yeah, I really want to pick up the leaflets. Where'd the dog go? So this is exactly what I did in the demo. I was like, oh my god, where'd the dog go? I want to pet the dog. So I know where the dog is going because I have done this. As you can see, we've got sound indicators as well as to show that the dog is over there. Ah, did I knock my camera again? Oh, wrong way. It helps if I don't break the camera. Is that better? I may have to reset. I don't know whether it's just because I've got this scene set up differently or I've moved stuff because I was dusting. Anyway, hopefully I'm still visible and that's all good. And I've not broken the focus. What made it wonky? Anyway, so yes. Oops. I'm pretty much going to repeat what I did during the demo, just with a little bit more volume. Look, you can see barking sounds coming from over on the right. There we go, we've got a puppy. Where's Don and Milo? You know. Squirrel. Sorry. Excuse me for deafening everybody. Cave clearing. Okay. So, we've got this. Ooh! It's got a little speech bubble now. Isometric view, but then the camera shifts a little bit, so not entirely. Yeah, I don't seem to have any camera control. Interesting. Yeah, so in the demo it didn't have a little question mark. You'd just press on it and it'd be like, why is it not working? What do I do? I know what they are now, but for the sake of it, so for the sake of the game not getting ahead of the game, so we've got the trailhead, which has the puppy. And we can pet the puppy. I was very excited, and we get an achievement. It's behind me, but it's also down there. It says, a beautiful day, I think. And then we pet the dog. So we have now got an achievement. Enticed over by Bonnie's charms, eh? Every time she hears that train pull in, she's off to meet friends. Welcome to Pine Hearts. Say, you look familiar. Is that you, Tyke? Gosh, I haven't seen you since we were kids. Can't believe it. Because, you know, Ranger Maddie's got to be Scottish. I still remember going crab catching in the rock pools with you. Remember with the sandcastle catastrophe? I actually just spotted some of you and your dad's old handiwork on the standing stone the other day. Anyway, Sorry, listen to me rambling on. It's good to see you again, you look well. I take it you're here to tackle the mountain? It's a tough climb and it doesn't look like you've got the gear for it. Tyke, it'd be irresponsible of me, both as a ranger and a friend, to let you through. I'm sorry. But if you help me out, we can kickstart your gear supply. If you do me a favour and clear some old rockfall with this hammer, you can keep it. There's a blocked path across the bridge over there that leads to a nearby cave. Clear a path through the cave and we can talk about next steps. Okay, so this is Ranger Maddie. We got a mallet. Okay, nope, I'm stuck in Scottish. Okay, we got a mallet. But we pet the dog, and we can keep petting the dog. The doggo is a good doggo. Good doggo. Okay, so we have Y is the journal. So we've got memories. As we can see, we're progressing up a mountain. We've got the quest log, which has a little map on it. A bonny dog, thank you. Couldn't see it because it's very tiny in the bottom of my TV screen. Haven't figured out how to capture that overlay stuff, I'll be honest. If I do, as I said, if I do more PC games, Steam games, I might figure it out. But for now, Leaky with the infos. To be fair, I could probably get it up. View all achievements. I have 2 of them, actually. I got a bonny dog, which is pet the dog. I also got not ready yet, meet Ranger Maddie. So I can see those to see what's going on. Cool. Okay. So we got to clear the path and find the standing stone. We're at Reflection Point. We want to climb the mountain. There's some various bits on the map, and it will tell us where we are. We also have a mallet, perfect for smashing and fixing. And it has Tyke, our name on the thing. So, right, so I'm just going to have a little wander off here. But yeah, there's no camera control, which is fine. Oh, let's have a little sit. Let's have a sit and reflect. I do not know how to do a screenshot. Oh, the achievement noise is being picked up if we can't... Oh, well, that's because it's coming through my TV. We're capturing all of the TV sound, but we're not capturing... Because of the way that I've got... You'd laugh. You'd laugh. I've basically got a weird letterbox mode thing going on. I zoomed in on the game so that it looks great on stream, but yeah, the achievements would be somewhere underneath me anyway. Even if this was done correctly. So, for now, we're just going to have to rely on... There's a bloop. We go look at what the bloop is. At least you can hear when the bloop comes in. So we've got 2 bloops already. And we're going to... We can also interact with the tree. Oh no, but we don't know what to do with it. Right, so we need to go back to the cave clearing, over the bridge to where we found this. And we just go A. And it already uses the correct tool. And then we wiggle the stick and it goes boom. We don't need to fiddle around with the sticks. Oh, we can see and hear the game. That's the important part. Yes, exactly. So this is now, we found out this is a jumping off point. We're not going to jump because but we can't get any further. Okay, so we're going to jump off here now. Go wee. And we're going to find the standing stones. So, already I'm seeing differences from... there's droplets. I'm seeing some differences from the demo, but mostly it's similar. We just got... Clear the path to the standing stone. We formed a new memory. And review the memory. Okay. Oh, it's a giraffe! It's a giraffe! We like the giraffe. I really don't know what I've done to the camera angle. Nah. Hello. Dad's showing us how to push a tree. Cool. the assumption that that is our dad. But anyway, it's got a really cool hand drawing, and it's got a giraffe. We like the giraffe. The giraffe is very cute. If I could figure out how to take screenshots, I'd be taking screenshots. And there's a little, possibly a piggy or a horsey. Oh, that's got to be me and Dad. More drawings. A snail. There's a worm. A chickie. A very cool looking Venus flytrap. Another giraffe. Another snail. These are cute little stickers. Sheeps. Worm. Caterpillar. And now we know how to do trees. So yeah. Okay, so we push. And then we hold. Yeah, if you have the simplified controls, you don't have to do the extra bits. But yes, if at any point you can't see me, the game, hear me, or the game, do let me know. Because this is not our usual setup. There's a dancing fleur. Dancing fleur. Do 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 do. Oh, hello. Or if the game's not loud enough, or whatever, if the balance is off, just let me know. We've got more practice on with the Xbox side of it. This is so cute. Oh, I'm getting little head pats. Oh. Oh no! I can't do my autistic joy. It's not on the right screen. I don't have them set up over here. Oh. Oh, if I'd have realised that, I'd have sorted it out. Now we know how to push trees. Oh, yeah, I forgot to copy over those. Again, if we do more... Exactly, Leaky. If we do more Steam stuff, we will sort that out. So we can't get over there yet, but we can go this way. And then we can go push and then hold. And then, yeah. But yeah, it's just... And we collect these little droplet things. Oh, and we pet the dog. Because, obviously, we pet the doggo. 100% doggo. Even though I am a cat fan, it is a very cute doggo. So we can't go that way yet. Because doggo. He's a bullfrog. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. Something, something, something. Alcohol is bad, people. Don't be Jeremiah. Sorry. Okie dokes. Ooh, you can go that way. But I always like to just go, can I explore all the little bits, even though I know I can't go there. But I do like the fact that it just picks the right tool. You don't have to have the right tool selected or anything. It just works. Earlier you discovered that Sari is a cat person. Ooh, do tell. Tiny cave. Oh, we do stay in a tiny cave. It's so cute. Little tiny cave. Ah. We got more memory stuffs. We collect these. These is cute. Ooh, hello. You don't know what to, we don't know what to do with you. You're always a new area. This is like totally, what is it, roguelike? No, Metrovania. Where you have to get new abilities and come back to old areas. But how did we discover that Sari is a cat person? Also, I'm going to go push down that tree. And then we can get back easily. Thanks for the help. Clearing that path has been on my to-do list for ages. You definitely earned that hammer. The standing stone's beautiful, isn't it? Smack bang in the centre of Pine Hearts. Amusing that someone centuries ago saw the beauty in this place. I'm still surprised by this place whenever I think I know it. Wham, here's something new to discover. That's why I became a ranger. Been in love with Pine Hearts and its surprises my whole life, so I figured I may as well stay and help and look after it. Why don't you explore around a bit, Tyke? A lot of the skills you used to get around Pine Hearts are key for navigating the mountain. Ah, Bonnie's off again. There's some kids at the campsite she adores. She'll be heading there. Can you give her this treat and then send her back my way? It's worth checking out the campsite yourself. That's a beautiful bit of land and there's always some characters there. We got a treat. They posted cat photos on their social alongs. Ah, nice. We do love a good cat photo update. So, right, no, we're going the wrong way. We need to go back to where Bonnie was. Bonnie is the puppy. Okay, so... Aha! Ah, Bonnie moved. Right, so we don't know how to smack those yet. Don't worry, we will. Fairly soon. Presuming that this follows more or less. Okay, so we've got pet the doggo, crunch, 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 crunch. And good girl. We got a bloop. The bloop was good girl for giving the puppy a treat. We now have 3 bleep bloops. Lots of tree pushing. How does anyone ever get to this campsite if they have to push over all these trees? Or am I just going the long way around? Alright, point of no return. Boop, until we figure out a way back. But it's fine. We collected all the blobs, the little raindrops along the way. Campsite. And we're saving. I love the J. I have to say, the J journal is just... yeah. We can revisit the memory. And we're collecting raindrops, memory drops. So we can see that there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. Relax in the beautiful surroundings of Pine Heart Campsite, pitch a tent, enjoy a barbecue, or search for a long-lost legend. So, we've found Reflection Point and the campsite. There's a little... oh, there's a little signposty thing. Okay. We can have a little sit. See the area. I'm just going to sit on all the benches. What I want to do is pick up this rubbish! Different style, but the art reminds you of a little bit of Short Hike. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the art is gorgeous. It's definitely sort of giving me cozy adventure game vibes. It does remind me specifically of a game, but I can't remember which. It might be Short Hike. Getting a little bit of Cozy Grove vibes. But it is also unique in its own way, and I really wish it was coming to Xbox. It might, you know, if enough people buy it, hint hint, then, you know, they might release to the, you know, to other consoles, because obviously it is already on Switch. Cool, let's talk to these little peoples. Mischievous Mihai. Campsite's a mess. Pigsty, disaster zone. We didn't do it. It was the Gruffumkin. Our pal Ronan went off looking for it, but they haven't come back. I hope it didn't eat them. We would go looking, but we don't know where to start. It's not like we're scared or anything, right, guys? There's a weird guy looking for the Gruffumkin too. He's set up camp over by the river. Why would an adult be looking for it if it wasn't real? Huh? Find the lone camper to the southeast of the campsite. Yes. But also, I'm going to pick up all the bits along the way. I really want to pick up the rubbish and put it in the bin and fix the bin and everything, but it won't let me. But we are going to pick up this tent peg, and we are going to fix the sign, because I know we can do that. That's what we can do with our little hammer. Oops. Also, it gets us the little drops, and the dropsies is good. So these kids aren't fooling anyone. I know they're the ones that messed up the camp. Sorry, ignore me. I'm upset I lost my Cubano in the kerfuffle is all. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just having a nosy in your thing. The smoke from the fire should keep the midgies at bay. Got a little stump there. Oh, but we don't know what to do with the stump yet. Put the light on. Oh, those pesky kids. Turned my back for 5 minutes and looked like Hurricane Freedoms rolled through. My poor tent pegs have been scattered all over the campsite. I need to start tidying up. Would you be able to find my pegs, please? Once you have all 4, can you bring them back to me? Thanks. Great. You already started collecting them. There should be 4 around here somewhere. I know. That's why I started collecting them. Beats a wee duke in the brook after a nice long walk. A wee duke in the brook. We're not just randomly going through people's things. We are actually, you know, interacting so that we get the drops. Up a camp. We make... And a tent peg. And a nosy. And you're asleep. I'm going to poke you. Oh, thanks, I guess. I'm still adjusting to the time zone. I mean, I probably didn't need to poke you. All I wanted to do was toast a wee marshmallow over a fire, but we need kindling. Could you help an old weefy out and fetch some for me, dear? I think 3 stumps of wood should do. Jings, I forgot you need a hatchet too. Once you find one, the stumps didn't stand a chance. Apologies for that awful Scottish accent there. I was taken aback by the actual Scottish in the thing. Did you know that astronauts use marshmallows as nose plugs during liftoff? I don't know. Oh, hello. We've got a burger. We'll find out why in a minute. It's better than toasting 1 marshmallow. Toasting 2 marshmallows. Okay, so we look in our backpack. We now have 2 tent pegs and a burger patty. There is a reason for that. I know this because I played the demo. I'm not going to spoil it. We can't get over there yet because we don't know what to do with the thing. So, that doesn't go anywhere as yet. And this requires figuring out what to do with that, which I don't actually know because we didn't get that far. So, now we've looked at the upper camp and we have a thingy about fire. Bee. There's a Burby and a burger bun. It's almost like we're going to be making a burger. We can't get that way yet because we don't have the hatchet. Excuse me. We fixed a person who got turtled. Phew, thanks pal. Note to self, remove backpack before lying down next time. Definitely. We can jump down there. We can't go in there and we can't do anything with that yet because I don't know what it is. Oh, hello. You have a burb on your head, but we can't do anything with you yet. Okay. Right. Marshmallow. So, this bit is the castle path as it said, but we... Oh! But we can. Okay. I swear there were people there last time in the demo, so maybe they were there artificially. I don't know. We've got Papa. Here's Bonnie. There we go. Interesting. Castle path. Maybe we just won't be able to get through. They changed how it was blocked. I don't know. Because the castle was the bit I didn't get to. Oh, it's spoopy. Castle bridge. I mean, I'm totally going in the wrong direction. We've got another bench. What colours? Ah. Right. Different way of being blocked. Last time the kids were just blocking the other area. Who? Oh, it's Ronan. Who's that? Stay back, ghost. I have a stake and I'm not afraid to use it. A ghost stakeable? Oh, an adult. I can get out. I've been stuck here for ages in this creepy castle. I squeezed my way through this gate while I was hot on the tail of the Grufflumpkin. Problem is now I can't squeeze back out. I saw a thingamajig nearby that might move this big metal gate. It looked like a big motor full of machinery bits. Please hurry though. It's only a matter of time until the spooky spectre shows up and I'm all out of garlic. We can still go through. We're not supposed to be... This is technically not supposed to be the thing, but when am I ever doing anything that we're supposed to do? Of course I'm going to, you know, go the different way, because I didn't get to explore this bit last time. Ah. We require gears. Returns the trap kid with the bad news. Ah, we need a key. Right, okay, cool. It was a different way of being blocked last time. I like this way better. What? The missing bits? Oh, something's trying to keep me here and turn me into a ghost, and I'll have to haunt this castle forever. Wait, I have something that might help. I found this big key after getting stuck in here. See if you can use it to find some way to get me out. Oh, there is a spooky dungeon here. It's super dark, but if you take this head torch, you'll be able to see. My nan always packs me a spare since I'm no good at winding it back up. Okay. We got a key and a head torch. Nice. I mean, it is getting sidetracked because this is not the, I'm supposed to be making a burger and finding the Grufflumpkin, and fixing that guy's tent, but we could go for a bit that we couldn't go to before, so now I'm gonna go that way. We will get stuck at some point where we can't because we didn't do the bit and get like the hatchet and stuff. And we still don't know how to make those work. But yeah, we need the hatchet to proceed. Okay. There was still an interesting extra little bit of story that I hadn't seen. That it let me do until it said you need to get the hatchet. I know I need the hatchet because that is one of the bits that I did in the demo. But still, it is a very nice... It's a nice spooky atmosphere here. And now we have a head torch. So, you know. Back to the campsite. Pet the pupper. Because of course we've got to pet the pupper. And then now we are going to... There's more stuff we can't do there yet. Luckily the speed is good. Like the speed of walking is good. Ah, we found cheese because of course that's what you catch fish with. I was told this would be a great spot, but that story seems a little fishy now. Okay, well maybe if you're fishing with worms instead of cheese. This is new. That wasn't there last time. Ooh, squirrel! Oh, tent peg. That was all communicated. It's like, would you like me to take a photo of you? Yes. Burp. We need a gas canister, but we can't pick it up yet until it's told we have a gas canister. There's the final tent peg. I may have overdone it with the Gruffumpkin talk with Abby. I was just trying to keep her away from the hot grill. But I did see the Gruffumpkin. It waved at me from the trees. We can't talk to them. And we've got lettuce. Yes, I know you'd like to adopt a squirrel, but Ranger Maddie was very clear. This chicken should be done on time. Nifty Neve. This chicken should be done on time, but the vegetables on the skewers need a little char. Hi, Lady M. How? Oh, bunny. And we can't go that way because we don't yet have the hatchet. Don't worry. Do not fear. I know where to get the hatchet. I am just exploring. I like the little walkie noises. It's a little pad, 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 pad. We got bacon. Return to the lone camper with the ingredients. Technically, they haven't asked us to do that yet. We got ahead of ourselves. Just be amused that yeah. But let's do it. So, you know. Hi, Jessie. We are doing a Steam game today. I know. Shock horror. The world will end? Oh, we can skip stones. I can't do that in real life. That was great. Right, now we're going to talk to this dude. Aha! What creature approaches me? A devilish redcap come to terrorize me, or maybe a shape-shifting selkie? What? Neither? Are you quite sure? One can never be too careful. I'm here on the expedition of the century, stalking the elusive Gruffumpkin. Of course, you've heard of the Gruffumpkin, haven't you? It's up there with the other great mythological creatures such as Bigfoot and Nessie. This isn't my first foray facing ferocious fables. I've done my research and believe that this time I know the perfect bait. A burger! Magnificently simple, isn't it? I had myself a good chuckle when I figured it out. The trick is in how it is prepared. The Gruffumpkin is very picky eater, you see. He's about to depart and acquisition a grill from one of the local campers. Annoyingly, all this specialist equipment doesn't set itself up. I say, if you want to be part of the discovery of the century, would you lend a hand? Here are some instructions for the preparation. As for the ingredients, I had them here, but I'm sure you've seen the state of the campsite. Work of the Gruffumpkin, no doubt. I do recall seeing the ingredients still around, however. By Jove, I knew you were able to find all the ingredients. There were some instructions like, you know, the bacon got taken away by a bear, which is probably what disrupted the campsite. Once you grab the propane by the grill, you'll be ready to get cooking. Just remember to follow the instructions I gave you. Cool. If you can just DM me, Jesse, I figure out what's going on. I assume by you mean the version was wrong and that it was a Sometimes You game and it was an Xbox One, not a Series X code. I only have what information I'm given. I don't redeem the codes because then that would, you know, defeat the point of giving them away. So yeah, just drop me a DM and we can sort something out. Right, okay. So, it also had a clue about the burger bun being in a tree with a burb. Yeah, that happens. Okay, cool. Right. How do I don't want to show the hints so much as I just want to see that. Okay, so burger, lettuce, tomato, bun, lettuce, tomato, burger, cheese, bacon, onions, gherkins, top. Okay. Close hint. Okay, so right. Then lettuce, tomatoes, burger, cheese, bacon, onion, gherkins, top. They fixed the issue. The issue I had in the demo was once I'd stacked them all, you had to press an extra button to actually cook it, and I kept on failing miserably at that. But they fixed that in this, and that works much better now. No confusion. We like that. Cool, so now we have a delicious looking burger. Hello. Welcome back. You had to walk the dog. I mean, you know, that is often what happens in my streams. And I'm currently playing on Steam, actually. And I only add people I know. No offense, sorry. But, you know, if you want to stick around, then that's really cool. That smell. My nostrils are dancing with delight. You are in possession of a masterfully crafted burger, are you not? There is no time to lose then. We must be quick but careful. Safety is a top priority, of course, and now we must be more careful than ever. Here, take this hatchet. Yay! Ah, I shall do a stretch. What? You'll need it to get into the clearing past the campsite's cooking spot. Place the burger on the stump and dash back out of there with all haste. Yes, you have to do it. See, I'll be standing slightly further away to make sure no one disturbs you. Yes, that's right. Okay, well, you just... I mean, I'm not a kid. I am an adult. And you've just given me a hatchet. Thank you very much for the stretch and hydrate. I'm going to collect the wood for the campfire thing and go back and do those quests. Good tea. Right. And now we get to the automatically uses the hatchet. Boom. And now we have... There was one over here. And then there's a whole bunch of places where there was a tree thing. Lower camp. Well, that was good. We would have missed that otherwise. Now we'll have 3 wood. I can't remember how many wood they wanted. Does it say in the quest book? No, we don't have the little quests. I'm just remembering those. Brilliant! You found all the pegs. My camping trip is saved. But this is awkward. I've misplaced my hammer. Could you get them as well? There's no trouble. Of course, dude. Don't worry, I'll just fix your tent. You'll be playing this mini game in IRL next week. Ah. Oh, we got a whole bunch. Oh, and I got pin it down. Fixed the something or other. I'm assuming camper's tent. Without you, I'd be sleeping beneath the stars tonight. What a lifesaver. No worries. Right, now we're going to go and give you some wood for your fire. Marvellous job there. We have all the kindling now. Be a dear and set the fire, would you? Out twisting marshmallows makes me feel like a young lass again. And we got a sweet treat. Roast some marshmallows. So that's more bleep bloopings. Right, now we will go and do the other quest. Though there's also stuff that we could go get distracted by. We're not going to today. But now our backpack just contains the burger and our hatchet. And the journal just has the main quest logs. We've still got quite a few memories to find. Oh, we went the wrong way. Having said that, I don't actually know what the right way was. I thought it was over here somewhere, but maybe it was and I just didn't go far enough over. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. We went the long way around. It's fine. It's fine. And there's some cameras. Hell, the Lone Ranger. The Lone Camper. Ha, there we go. Wonderfully done. We'll make a mythological explorer of you yet. The Grafumpkin is sure to show itself now. While you were occupied constructing the burger, I was setting up the cameras. You probably didn't see them in the clearing since I hid them so well. You mean the ones that were on the tree trunks? They'll snap a picture whenever they sense movement. Knowing the Grafumpkin's fondness for pickles, it won't be long till we Great Scott, what was that? Quickly, to the cameras! Go and see what they've captured. It's the kids! There is... Wait. Oh, wait. What is that? That is some sort of... Yeah. Oh, let me see. Let me see. There it is. There it is. In the third picture. After years of searching, I finally have proof. Thanks to you, I can walk back into the beastie observation and great unknown society with my head held high. Of course, you'll be credited for your exemplary work. If you're heading back to camp, you can inform the locals of our discovery. There was a small creature named Mihai by the entrance to the campsite who seemed particularly invested. And we got Grafumpkin Mystery. Solve the Grafumpkin Mystery. As a bleep bloop. We like bleep bloops. So that's... I did a lot more backtracking, I have to admit. When I was playing this at WASDA, but for the sake of it. I think that's the way to the castle. Let's not do that yet. Talk to the kids. Just gonna do this bit first. So there's definitely something there that's new that wasn't in the demo. And there, but these are probably just ways to get back. Right, that's the castle path. Wait, the Griffumpkin is real? I mean, of course it is. What it did to this place. But, since it is here, what happened to our pal Ronan? We've got to help find them before anything bad happens. Last thing they said is that they were heading off to the ruined castle to look for clues. Couldn't they have picked somewhere with fewer ghosts to get lost in? It's okay, we found them. Don't worry. Okay, so we're just gonna... because that path was not the path to the castle. Just gonna have a short wander down here. Just to check... no, that was just a dead end. Okie dokes. So, there's definitely still memories we can come... or memory pieces we can come and get. But for now, we have the hatchet. We are gonna go and rescue Ronan. So, basically... when I was doing the demo, I got as far as... now, I got down to here, and then I pet the pupper, because we have to pet the pupper, is the rules. And then my half an hour was up, because I spent too much time backtracking and exploring. Rather than just getting on with the story. As much as I was trying to get on with the story so that I could experience the demo, I also didn't want to get too far ahead and spoil myself. So yeah, now we're going into the unknown. I have no idea what happens after this point. And that took me slightly longer to explore because we also did go down here and do some bits, and I did voices, which I obviously did not do all the voices when I was doing it in the Creator Lounge. I have some stuff. No, I still did some voices, but I could read a lot in my head rather than reading out loud, so. So now we have a torch. Cool. God, right. Do we assume we're going left or are we going right? Because I want to explore all these bits. We got whatever that was. Perfectly preserved old relic, because taking things off pedestals is a great idea. That totally doesn't go wrong in any way, shape or form. She can't fall off the paths. That's quite good. Okay, so apparently we're going left. Apparently left-handed people made this game. That is my expert opinion. Oh no! We need to Wind up. Aha! We need to wind up the lights. Oh, that's clever. Oh, there's a little bar. You can't see the bar because the bar is underneath the my follower progress, which has gone up quite significantly, I have to say. These last couple. Ooh, there's a puzzle. I'm getting closer to my 500 target, which is quite nice. And Mirage is doing me the world of good on followers. When all eyes are on me, my treasure they will free. Okay. The bar is semi-transparent. Oh, can you see the yellow? Ah, yes. So it's just underneath where it's got latest followers. So right. But that's the light bar. So I hadn't seen that before, I have to admit. I wasn't really looking for it specifically until the light ran out. But anyway, there is a bar. We now have a cog. I like the effect. Okay, so that takes us back down to where we were before. Okay. I'll take it. And we run out again. And light. At least we're running out of light where there is light, so that's okay. Okay. Ah, we can't go that way. There's so many places we have to come back to. Excuse me. That was a cog? That looked like a blankie. I'll be honest. Like a purple blankie. Oh, okay. Courtyard. Interesting. Hello. Oh, did you know that castle comes from the Latin word castellum, which means fortified place? I didn't, but I like that you know that. Unlimited ninja speed. Yeah, they don't pay me enough for this. That was my pudding you took. Give it back. Stop. Yeah, stop. Okay, there's so much. I'm gonna go back in because there was so much stuff in there. There's so many areas to explore. And the map is definitely not detailed enough to sort of show me what... Ah, that is slightly better. If you, yeah, that little map has slightly more. Maybe if we go back in, that map will change. Right. Excellent. And it shows where there is still stuff. Good. Okay, cool. We knew we had to go that way. So obviously we're climbing a mountain. Treasure chest. That looks like a kid riding a pupper. We got a helmet to go with our shield, I guess. I feel like at some point do we need to put a shield on you know. Okay, so that goes out. Oops. Can't climb the barrels. I mean, so far this seems to be streaming well. Hopefully the resolution didn't get mucked up when I had to resize it. Okay, so now if we're using the map, okay. And now I know I have a map that I can use. So we can't get up there. Okay. Right, that is the bit that we went up before. Anyway. The point is we are doing our little pad. Oh, can we go along here? Yes. Ah, well, that goes back there. Which goes back into that room. So I think I've actually done, and I do need to go back to the courtyard. It was just like, whoa, this is a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Again, disclaimer, the game is not boring. I am just always tired. So, any yawn. I feel like I need a yawn disclaimer command. I've got a yawn command. When is this coming out for Xbox? It may not be. Also, I have a... throwing a coin into the wishing ring. So yeah, I am... Oh, wow, it just chucked coins at us. Wow. Okay. Well, kid is happy. So yeah, so I'm playing this on Steam. I don't usually play Steam games because, well, it takes a while for me to get stuff set up, I'll be honest. And it's a little stressful. But it seems to be working okay. But yeah, this game is only out on Steam and Switch at the moment. I did ask if it was coming to consoles, but there is no plans as yet, or at least no plans that they could share. But you know, that's why I'm like, I'll just play it on Steam because I really want to play this game. Clara Lofts. I'm a treasure hunter, like with the museums and everything. Yeah, an archaeolo whatever. I'm investigating this ruined castle and believe I found the throne room. Problem is, there's some pesky riddle to get in. It says, only when the knights are complete can the king take their seats. I used to have a book guy called Indy take care of all the thinking parts of the job. I'm more accustomed to the fame and glory bit. See if you can find something around the castle that might help, eh? If my experience is anything to go by, the way to open the door will be nearby. Oh, right, that's why we've picked up a shield and a helmet. Okay. But yeah, so I would love for this to come to Xbox. I would 100% play it again if it came to Xbox. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy it on Steam. Thanks to devs for providing me with... Sorry. A code. There's little froggies. Oh, so many froggies. So many froggies. And we don't know what to do with that bit yet. But so many froggies. Or as my friend Sammy would say, fucks. Oh god, so many areas. Right, let's have a look at the map. Yes, so many things. So we're trying to find cogs. But along the way, there's always like ability. Ah, right. That's the other side of the portcullis. We found the dude. Oops. So yeah, so at the moment it's only out on Steam, PC, PC, Steam, and Switch. But, you know, I mean, if it gets a lot of support, then, you know, the devs might bring it to Xbox. I don't know. We can be hopeful. But yeah, as far as I know, there are no plans. And we can be sad about that because obviously we like... There's a football in the middle of that. We like the Xbox. And we want more games on Xbox. Right, we can go this way now. But yeah, it came out today, officially. This is launch day. Ooh. 23rd of May for anyone that's watching this on the VOD, which is on the start screen, so hopefully... Right, we're going to get this football. I'm assuming we'll need it for a quest. This is very much whatever that game type is, Metroidvania, where you need to unlock the new skills to come back and do the things. Castle walls, cool. We can climb these then. There are quite a lot to look at, but there is a little mini map up here that gives us some indication of things. Oh, that was so cute. Little mushroom. That was really cute. I like that there's just little bits and you can interact with and you can get your little memory things. The type of the game you couldn't remember when you were streaming Animal Well. Ah, right. Fire in the hole! Ah! Oh, we fixed it. Cool. Fire in the... Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I went with roguelike first and I'm like, that's not the right one. Well, Jason here kicked our ball off the wall into the castle. Well, I found a better one. It's a bit heavy though. Do you think you could get our ball back for us? It landed in the pond just down there. My hands are starting to hurt. Back! Can you get rid of this for us? It's too heavy to play football with anyway. Yes, we can definitely do that. It's on other knight's helmet. We just need another shield, I guess. I fireball, you troublesome knight! Alakazam! Taste my blade, you crafty wizard! Huzzah! Bless. Right, we do want to go down there. We're just fixing the cannons, because why not? No one's asked us to do that, but... Oh yeah, I really do hope it comes to Xbox. I would love to play this on Xbox. We also get the memory things for it. I really would love to play this on Xbox, but yeah, as I said, oddly, I'm playing this on Steam. If you know me, I'm not usually a Steam gamer, mainly because various reasons. I play on Xbox. It's just easier to set up. Okay, so we can't climb up there and get that yet. It's just easier for me to because I play on my sofa. I'm not, you know, obviously now I've got this set up on my TV, but you know, I'm very invested in my Xbox achievements. Oops, where have I gone now? Very invested in my Xbox achievements, so tend not to play as much on PC. I mean, if they've got controller support, which this one does very nicely, then, you know, that's all good. But, right, do I just give them the helmets? Yes, of course. How could a seasoned archaeologist like myself not realise the helmets were missing? Looks like I found myself a new book guy. If you place the helmets back on their heads, that will probably open the door. Trap and loot mechanisms are two things that stand the test of time very well. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've also got Epic and GOG and everything for playing PC games. It's just, you know, I don't get Xbox achievements for them. So therefore, yeah, I don't know. It's, you know, maybe not advisable, but I also not as comfortable. We sat it in the throne. I'm the king of the castle. And we got the memories. Woohoo! Alright. And we got a King Tyke achievement. So there are 37 achievements. We have 9. We are working our way through them. I'm doing them in a different order to some people. Oh, there's a platinum one. Nice. They are very cute. I don't know if you can see, but I will share the link. Yeah, how productive would I be at IRL if things awarded me Xbox achievements? I know, right? Okay, so I just need a quick break. I'm going to pause and then go to the break screen, but be prepared for a little bit of a, what the heck, I've got the wrong scenes up when I get back. So hopefully this won't break anything. Please don't break anything. But I really need a quick break. So I'm just going to run an ad. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. And unpause. Okay, we're back. Yes, I know, Jesse, you will. But everyone else didn't see me going tentatively through the screens, and obviously now this is on the VOD. But anyway, we're unpaused, we're unmuted, the ad's finishing in 4 seconds, and then we can get back to the game. Okay, ad break is now ended. Give me my chat back. Oh, and Havor redeemed a stretch. Okay, we did do a stretch when we got up, but I will do an additional stretch. Right, okie dokes, so totally didn't see anything. It's just because I don't stream on the PC from the PC directly. I stream from the Xbox. When I reorganized all my buttons to give myself, you know, to move the ad break and put the pause in so that my Xbox setup is streamlined, I put all the PC controls in like a folder within a folder within a folder. And then if I go back too far, I accidentally then put the starting soon scene up, which is currently Mirage. And then, yeah, it's just funny. But the point is that we're good. We became king. We didn't get a cog for it, but hey, it's fine. The door's opened. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Remember, if it's shiny, give it to me, so I can log it with some museum or whatever. Just another dusty old ruin, eh? Well, can't win them all. I was hoping for at least enough to buy a new bike. Okay, so there are some stars. I wonder if those are things we can't yet interact with. Ah, those seem to be up here. Right, there's... Ah, we can't get to it, but we might be able to get to it from a different angle. Anyway, we're back with the game. It didn't break. We're all good. They look like they're very dizzy. Too much spinning. I understand, Dizzy Donald. I understand. I've done that on a spinny chair and then regretted it and had to spin round the other side. Ooh, hello, steps. Maybe this gets me on the other side of the castle walls. I've got another cannon thing to fix. Which will give me some more droplets. Oh yeah, we had a memory, didn't we? Joy. We had a memory. View memory. So, we're back in the little hand-drawn world. Goblins! And little mushroom friends. Snail. There's a sword in a stone. We are the True King. We now have a sword. Now can we defeat... Oh, that's a satisfying sound. We could defeat the goblins. That's definitely a satisfying sword sound. Love that. Oh, now we know how to climb. Oh, that's going to be so useful. Oh, and there's a giraffe. Love the little stickers. I do have a sheet of stickers from Wast. They did not include these little cute drawings though. That is a shame. I would have liked a giraffe. Mistake. Don't worry, Dad. I will defend you from the goblins. Fire sword. Yay, Tyke. Know how to climb. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That looks like a broken arm. Oh no. Oh dear. Is this why we have tears? This is why the memories are all tears. Oh. It's okay, Daddy's here. The head pat. You like the head pats. We know how to climb now. That means we've unlocked climb. We can go and get that memory blob. Sorry. So it doesn't look like the from the looks of it, it doesn't look like they're specific to a certain area. It's just a case of collect them all, and then as you get them, it will unlock the memories, which is cool. That one looks like it's got a cog in it. Yeah, don't worry, dude. We're coming to get you. We have 3 cogs there. And a shield. I am wondering if we could use the shield as a cog, but I don't necessarily think that would work. Excuse me. I mean, we had to do that, even if it was just for one bloop. Okay, so now we've done that. There is a star there. I don't know. This is way more fun than looking at stinky old ruins. Huh? What do you mean you need it? Oh, the cog! Tell you what, if you get us a spinner thing, you can have this spinny thing. Don't forget, things must be even spinnier for us to give this up. Woohoo! Hey, that's nice. It's super flat and super spinny. Alright, the cog's all yours. Ah, there we go. We're given the shield. There we go, and that was the thing. Alright, okay, so I think the spooky cemetery, that the blue diamonds, maybe the little tear mark things. Squirrel! Need to do a compilation of squirrels. Okay. I don't know if they are, maybe they're not. Flutterby! We don't know what to do with that though. And a bush. We got a fleur. Rose as black as night. Ah, but now we have no. Aha, right. That was definitely a thing though. Mausoleum. Oh god, we're getting so distracted, aren't we? Not really. I mean, you know. It's just... Ah. Back to the camp. Okay. We unlocked a shortcut. Not a distraction. Psst. Hey mate, do you see this angel sitting there? She's the only one for me. Only problem is every time I try and tell her, I freeze up. Tried everything, even when I'm rocking on my guitar, the words just don't come out. My last chance is writing it all out, so would you be able to give her this letter from me? Cool. I'm just picking up a first love note from Stu. I mean, we're just going to pick up the roses while we're at it. So that's a love letter from Stu for me. I always catch him sneaking glances at me when he thinks I'm not looking. He may be all rock and roll on the outside, but inside he's a big softie. I want to send him a letter too. But also I'm a bit shy. Would you really give it to him from me? It'd mean the world to me. You're literally next to each other. What'd you say? A note from Jen? Can't believe this is actually working. Here's another letter for her to pass along. Another letter from Stu? Oh, he always knows just what to say. I have another letter for him too, if you wouldn't mind delivering it. At least I don't have to go far. Oh wow, she's written back again. I think I've put just about everything I can into words now, though. I need your help one more time, mate. I've been writing this song for her. She's my inspiration, you see. Perfect combination of rock and roll and beauty, like a black rose. That's it. Black roses. If I get her some of them, she'll know I really mean business. 3 should be enough. I don't want to overdo it. Can you help me out? Yes, well, we have 2 of them. Oh, look at the little... Oh, I really want to take, like, lots of screenshots. I don't know how to make Steam take screenshots. Right, okay, hang on. So, it's possible the other black rose is somewhere up here. Ah, we can't get through there, though. Aha! Painting the roses black. Painting the roses black. Da 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 da. We're painting the roses black. Ah. I believe it was temporary blindness in order to save my pride. Roses for me? Oh, Stu, come here, you big softie. Oh. We got Goth Love. Help the Goth to find love. Cool. So now we need to go repair the portcullis because... that's the wrong way. I mean, it's the right way, but it's the wrong way. Okay, now I'm just lost apparently. How do we get into this area? Don't know, but let's just go back this way round. Pet the dog. Yeah, definitely this was a long way around, but I couldn't figure out. I couldn't get out of the little graveyardy bit. So, because what I wanted to do was get back onto the wall that I could then climb down to get here. But I just couldn't figure out where it had connected. I think I must have gone through a bit that I then couldn't just see from the other way, which was probably just me being dense. But we have these now. There we go. Repair the portcullis. Lower the gate. Repair the portcullis achievement. You would get me out of there before the ghost got me. That's it. No more Grufflumpian haunting. I'm done. Off to my nan's in the caravan park. I need a cup of tea to settle my nerves. Also, me and angry with this mega onion. I mean, Nan wants to enter it in some veggie competition with a bunch of veggie fanatics. If you're heading over to the caravan park, you should come see it. You can't miss it. My onion's big as the moon. That is quite a big onion then. And then lost and found achievement. So, lost and found. Free the lost kid. So yeah. We also got the climb, which was complete the climb memory too, along with the standing stone. But yeah. We are progressing nicely through the achievements. I don't want to show all of the game. I want to leave some stuff for people to discover, but I will play for a little bit longer, so that, you know, we've done enough of a chunk to give a good idea of puzzles. You know, it's not, I don't think it's difficult, you know, there are simplified controls as well. Pet Bonnie, and the puzzle stuff isn't that hard. All of it is sort of remembering where you are, I guess, but again, a lot of that is also there is a map, use it. And you know, there will be bits you can't visit to start with, but you will unlock those skills and then come back to the areas and revisit them, which is quite nice. And I am definitely intrigued to see what some of these are. Wait. Oh. We did find Ronan. Ronan wanted tea with Gran. And something about an onion. I don't remember seeing an onion though, I'll have to be honest. Oh, head west to the caravan park. Right, hang on, we may have misread that then. West from the castle? West from the campsite? Is this an area that we couldn't get to before that we can now? Or am I just being a silly? I have to admit, it doesn't look like there's any more way. Oh, hang on. I'm getting my east and my west mixed up. The caravan park, yep, it's the little pink icon over on the left of reflection point. So, before we go too far down this road, Joe is being silly. And, yeah, this is the whole left-right. I normally do never eat shredded wheat, so I can figure out which way is worse. But I think because it's isometric, I just assumed it was the other way around. I should not have assumed. That is very silly to assume. Aha. It's like, yeah, so additionally, any oddness in direction is 100% me and not the game. There was a bit that you could climb back there, but I couldn't figure out how to get to it yet, so... So I think that bit heads back to where the ranger is. You may as well check in. I can't believe it. You actually have a photo of the Grafunkin? Is this real? Even when we were hunting for it as children, I didn't really believe in it. I heard you helped with your running out of the ruined castle. That was a good you. That portcullis is quite complex. Wait, is that your dad's journal you've got there? Ha! Blast from the past. He was always scribbling in that thing. It looks like you're making a lot of progress. At this rate, you'll be up the mountain in no time. And Pet Bunny. Good girl. Good girl. Right. Now, we will go back. Wait, no, that's Reflection Road. Hang on. Murky Marsh. Oh, I can't get up those. Not that you can go up the thing anyway. Yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying the game as well. I like how the landscape's done, I have to say. It's a little playground. There's a whole bunch of birds over there. Small beach. Football pitch. There's a bunch of burbs on the football pitch, which apparently we don't like. Oh, okay. So we can't get past the verbs. Interesting. So yes, we're lining up more promo games for, you know, the next few days as well. We are going to finish Mirage at some point. So many burbs. So cute, but so many burbs. Excuse me, young man, would you like to help me out? Won't take long, and it could be your good deed for the day. Just come up through the gate there. We can totally talk to Granny. The bees! Oh no, I can't believe it. All three of our queen bees have buzzed off somewhere. You don't look too buzzy. Would you be able to take this bug net and help me track them down? Yeah. I got a bug net. We've outlined some in the Ice cream van. Nice. We've outlined some in the Discord under stream schedule. There's nothing better than the sun, the sound of the birds, and some delicious ice cream. Well, maybe if it was gelato instead. And we have... Ooh, hello. CD of pop music. And a bug net. Ooh, maybe catch that butterfly in... Oh, butterfly in the castle grounds. Oh my god, but that's like way away. Those pesky crows made off with some of the music CDs I used for my van. I tracked them down myself, but I've got ice cream to sell. Could you find them for me? If you bring them all back to me, I'll play you some cool music from my van speakers. The volume on this thing goes all the way up to 99. Ice cream pun, love it. Oh, look, a gnome! Found somebody's spectacles. Well, that might be needed for the granny, so, you know. Again, we're exploring everywhere but the place we're supposed to be, because, of course. But yeah, so we've got some promos lined up. I'm trying to, you know, sort of clear my backlog-ish. It's very hard to do that because, you know, it's ginormous, the backlog. We do need to go through and potentially refine it. But also we've got some extra time. Don't know how many CDs. Granny's only pair, reggae, rock. Okay, I don't know how many CDs. We've got 3 so far. We're going to nip down here. Ah, right. Gala. Come on, darling, don't be shy. I've never seen anyone toss a caber that far before. Let's go get some popcorn as a treat. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. All these crows, it's a bad omen. I mean, probably not. Oh, something with music. Nice. There are a lot of crows. You know, we're hopefully going to have time to go through some. We also need to... Ooh, veggie contest. We're hopefully going to get through some RTDL ones as well. Hello there, you must have come to see the famous Gala vegetable competition. Well then, let us get started. I just cannot decide which one of these mega veggies is the most impressive. All of them look good. I feel like I can be honest with you. I trust you won't leak this. I landed this role purely on the merit of being able to make vegetable-based puns. My passion is actually in judging fruit-growing competitions. I have no idea how to judge tomato. I really must catch up with the times. What's that? Tomatoes are fruits? Well, you seem to know a lot about what does and doesn't constitute a vegetable. How about you pick the winner? I think you'll find it's a lot harder than just sticking a number on a vegetable. Those are enormous. I mean, I kind of want to put the one on the onion because I think that kid said that was his grand's. There is so much to explore. Oh, hello. We are now carrying around a bee. We're going to give the first place a jar containing a queen bee. We've got so off course. I love this beach towel. It makes me want to go to the rock pools just to show it off. Ah. As you can see, this game is quite immense. Fairway. Dave, that golf club throwing pest. Oh, hello. It's not as bad as it looks, just a slight oversteer, I'm afraid. Sorry, old chap, seem to be blocking the path here, but don't worry, there's another way around. Say, if you could use that imposingly sharp axe to clear these logs, I'm sure we could get all this sorted, huh? Yes. I feel like we should really go back to Grandma. Hey, I'm Janik, the groundskeeper. Nice to meet you. Anything out of place, let me know. Say you look capable. Would you like to lend me an hand? My assistant's slacking off somewhere. I'm stretched to the limit. What's in it for you? Something in this generation. How about doing it for the sake of fresh air and feeling like you've done something with a day? Can't pay me rent with that. Youth's wasted on the young. Some privileged golfer's been leaving his clubs around. They do that when they're used to having a caddy doing everything for him. Go grab them and return them for him. If you can give him a not-so-gentle talking to as well, that'd be grand. But yeah, we are getting way off course. Pun intended. Let's go back to Gran. Tuber of a hat. There's so many gnomes around. I like gnomes. It reminds me of Power Sim. I think these are people we're meant to find. We've found 2 of them already, but we've not been asked to find them yet, so as I said, we're getting a little too far ahead of ourselves. Come in here. Granny's home. Oops. Thanks for coming round. I'm Granny. Nice to meet you. You won't believe it. Earlier today, a crow came and stole my glasses right off my head. What is that small... That's not the kid we rescued, is it? There've been real pests around here lately. I've heard they've been getting up to all sorts of nonsense all over the park. Would you be able to fetch my glasses back for me? This particular grower left behind some wafer and a smell of rum raisin. My grandson here would usually help me out, but the poor soul just doesn't seem himself. I don't think that's your grandson. I think that is a bird. What's that you've got there? Oh, my glasses. Thank you so much. Yeah, we already got your glasses. I could barely see without them. I've been going on about it all day to my great-grandson here. Badger! It was a badger. Badger! Goodness gracious. These woodland creatures are up to mischief today, aren't they? Oh, where's my grandson? Ah, well, never mind. He knows his way around. In the meantime, I vote we take matters into our own hands and deal with these crows. I had a scarecrow that would keep them away, but some children ran off with most of it. At least I think they were children. Might have just been a group of well-dressed squirrels. Anyway, all they left behind was the scarecrow's mask, which should do for our purposes. Crows are quite clever, so it won't be easy to spook them, but a bit of jumping around with a mask on should do the trick. Give the crows around the park a wee fright first, then we can talk about keeping them away for good. Okay. A scary mask. Yes, Yes, we've unlocked quite a lot of this bit. So I think what we're going to do is we've been going for 2 hours. How do I save? Is it auto save? But yeah, there's a lot of different things. As you can see, you know, various different gameplay data collection. Yeah, that's fine. It's just more a case of, is it auto saving? Is there some sort of visual indicator of a save? That is a good question. It's the scarecrow, isn't it? Pitch side lets. Looks like half the band got. Well, we spoiled their fun, didn't we? Yay, rainbow. Ah, it saved. There is a visual indicator. It's the little J icon. So we'll wait until we see it again. It's a shame we've been watching our sunburnt friend over there crisp up throughout the day. I just wish there was something we could have done to help. That seems nasty. Yes, that's what we do. Pond. Organisms. That's gonna be me playing there next year, just watch. Okay. So, we will look around here until it does the saving thing again. Hopscotch. Only we kids play hopscotch. The swings are for us grown-ups. Aww. There we go. Us grown-ups play hopscotch as well. Those crows may have made off with that poor ref's good sense. Ow. Unbelievable, you found all 3 queens. You're pretty handy with this bug catching business. Why don't you hold on to that net as thanks? And we got Bean Cool. Bleep bloop. Yeah, we're off 3 crow murders. Report back to Granny. I'm still not seeing the save icon, so... Lovely work, my dear. Let's get to work on rebuilding that scarecrow to stop them from returning. We'll need some brightly coloured clothing for it to really catch their eye. Do you know Katie, the band conductor? Such a sweet young lady. If you talk to her, I'm sure she could help you us with one of those wonderful band uniforms. Okay, cool. It's the gala and hop out. There we go. It now does saving. Right, okay. So we have saved. I'm going to quit the menu. Well, it's saved. See, it said saving. Okay, there we go. So we can continue. New game or exit. I will not exit right now. I will exit when I have switched to the end screen. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed that stream. I don't know how long the whole game is. We've made good progress, so I'm thinking, you know, it's probably at least about halfway through. But, you know, thank you again to Hyperliminal Games for the code to allow me to stream that. We got refresh. We got 15 of the 37 achievements, which is 41%. Only 5.8% of people have completed all the achievements. Oh, we did get murder on the dance floor. Clear the crows from the dance floor, which was something slightly out of sync with some of them. Interestingly, some people have just gone straight to do all the stuff and climb the mountain. Yes, exactly. If you like the look of the game, have a look on the Hyperliminal Games website under Pine Hearts. It's on Steam and Switch. And yeah, so we have streamed a Steam game. It was not too bad. I really wish I could figure out how to not make it letterbox. We're going to have to reset the resolution on this so we don't accidentally end up zoomed in next time. But it's worked. I think it's worked fairly well on the stream. So yeah, Pine Hearts out today, 23rd of May 2024. It's currently got a launch discount until the 6th of June on Steam. May also be discounted on Switch. I haven't checked. So, you know, wishlist the game if you don't have the cash right now, but if you do, then, you know, it's a really cute game. The art is amazing. The story is really cute. It does a lot with, it does a lot with the main character not really speaking, which is just really cool. And I feel like there's a story within this where potentially Tyke has lost his dad and is doing this journey to reconnect with his memories, which is kind of sad and poignant, but, you know, we will climb that mountain. We won't be doing any more streams of this because I don't want to do the whole game and spoil it for everyone, especially as it just came out. Sometimes I do the whole game. It really depends. I know I'm doing the whole of AC Mirage, but I really don't think that Ubisoft need any any help selling their games. Though I think I have convinced a few people to buy it, so, you know, doing my own little thing. But yeah, so Pine Hearts, it's not on Xbox, unfortunately, as yet. But I think if enough people buy it and support the devs, then they may consider that in the future. They may. I do not know. I do not have any inside information. I am merely speculating. But anyway, they were really, really nice. I mean, sure, Jesse, but you know, they did good with Assassin's Creed Mirage. I have to say, I'm mightily impressed with that game. You know, though I'm playing it like 6 months after launch, so it's possible it was a buggy mess at launch. But either which way, this is Pine Hearts. This is Hyperluminal Games and Little Nook Games published. Please do support indie devs. This is a Dundee studio, which is in Scotland, hence why we made the Ranger Scottish, and there's a wee bit of Scottish in there. Yeah, but anyway, we're not talking about Ubisoft on the stream, we're talking about Pine Hearts. I've had fun streaming this today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed it as well. We are now going to hit exit, and now there's a giant screen. I'm going to have to get my controllers all mixed up. From the town that brought you GTA and Lemmings also comes Pine Hearts. That's totally a great tagline. But yeah, so that was a Steam game. I did a Steam game. It was quite painless. It has great controller integration. All I did was launch, figure out how to push it onto my TV, which I did a very bad job of. I will sort that out if I'm going to do any more in the future, but the controller support was built right in. All I needed to do was sync up my Xbox controller with a little widgety thing that I bought, because, well, I didn't have built in to whatever, but I know that some of the controllers do connect up directly to PCs. So, you know, you don't need to know about my setup, but anyway, that was Pine Hearts. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with more AC Mirage. We're finally getting to the center bit of the conspiracy. So probably be about 3 o'clock again. Whether or not we will get the conspiracy finished in 3 hours, I don't know. It may be that we do some next week as well. There's a bank holiday Monday that I have no plans for. Other than that, we're also doing a Friday evening stream. We have a lot of promos to get through. There are a few that came out today, so I'm basically just sort of stacking them. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Eternal Threads, which I received a copy of the game for streaming purposes from the publishers. So we'll be doing that. It's a sort of a timey-wimey type adventure that may contain strong themes and such. I will do my research before we do the stream so I can do any appropriate warnings. And then we'll be doing probably like a Triple E Joe case type situation on Saturday. We've got cat pipes, and I may pick out either other cat themed puzzle games, or if you pick someone, Leaky, sure. Cat themed puzzle games, or I might just pick out other puzzle games and we'll do probably 3 in 3 hours like we normally do. And then I don't know what Sunday's plans are. There will be a stream. I don't know what we will be doing, but Leaky suggested we raid. We do have some people here. I do not have anyone specific, but apparently someone else is playing this game, so let's go support them. Hopefully this is a good stream because we have no prior information on them. So I'm trusting Leaky here. So if you want to paste a raid message, we are going to go raid. Her name is Nalula. Sorry, I had to read that out differently because I thought it said Herman. No, it says her name. Anyway, we're going to do a raid. Please. Why did S raid? Hang on, let me just do my S raid thing. It's because they're too close together and it's probably got a timeout. But anyway, we're going to go do a raid, so we'll go say hello. Someone else is also streaming Pine Hearts today. And thank you again to Hyperluminal games for the code for this one. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, but for now, have a great rest of your Thursday. I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I bid you goodbye.